Hey everyone! The Feels, directed by Jenny Lamarck, is a heartfelt indie comedy drama that follows a group of friends at a lesbian bachelorette weekend, unraveling themes of love, identity, communication, and vulnerability with a raw, authentic lens that resonates deeply in today's cultural and educational landscape. At its core, the film explores the messy, often unspoken dynamics of queer relationships, particularly through the central couple Andi and Lu, whose seemingly perfect engagement is tested when a drunken revelation exposes a secret. Andi has never experienced an orgasm. This bombshell, played for both humor and pathos, becomes a narrative catalyst, sparking conversations among the group about intimacy, shame, and the societal pressures that shape personal truths. Culturally, the film challenges heteronormative assumptions about sexual fulfillment, spotlighting the unique experiences of queer women in a way that's both specific and universal. It's a bold middle finger to the male gaze-heavy depictions of lesbian relationships in mainstream media, offering instead a story grounded in emotional realism and female camaraderie. The bachelorette setting, booze-soaked, chaotic, and brimming with oversharing, mirrors the kind of safe spaces queer communities often create to navigate their identities, making it a microcosm of broader cultural shifts toward inclusivity and self-expression. Educationally, The Feels serves as a masterclass in emotional literacy, illustrating how open dialogue can dismantle shame and foster connection. The film's improvisational style, with much of the dialogue unscripted, gives it a documentary-like intimacy, as if we're eavesdropping on real friends wrestling with real issues. This rawness invites viewers to reflect on their own communication styles. How often do we hide truths to protect egos, and what's the cost? The ensemble cast, including Josh Fadem as a straight friend grappling with his place in the group, adds layers of intersectionality, highlighting allyship and the nuances of belonging. The film's humor, think awkward sex talks and a hilariously ill-timed puppet show, keeps it from veering into melodrama, balancing levity with poignant moments, like when Lu grapples with her own insecurities about failing Andi. This duality mirrors life's complexity, making it a perfect text for dissecting emotional intelligence in classrooms or discussion groups. On a broader scale, The Feels ties into cultural conversations about destigmatizing sexual honesty, especially for women, who are often socialized to prioritize their partner's pleasure over their own. It's a feminist rallying cry, wrapped in a raunchy, relatable package that challenges patriarchal scripts about desire. The film also subtly critiques the pressure to perform perfect queerness. Andi's fear of admitting her secret stems from a worry she's not queer enough, a nod to the internal gatekeeping within LGBTQ+ communities. For YouTube audience, lean into the film's relatability. Everyone's faked something to save face, whether in love, friendship, or even at a rowdy party. Use clips to showcase the group's chaotic chemistry, maybe the scene where they drunkenly debate orgasms, which is both hilarious and painfully real. Draw parallels to pop culture touchstones like Broad City or Insecure to hook viewers familiar with those vibes, emphasizing how The Feels carves its own niche by centering queer women without tokenizing them. You could also tie it to educational themes by framing it as a case study in vulnerability. Cite Brené Brown's work on shame to give it academic heft, noting how the character's willingness to go there models courage for viewers. Culturally, connect it to the rise of queer visibility in media, from Portrait of a Lady on Fire to Euphoria, but stress its indie grit as a counterpoint to glossier narratives. For engagement, ask audience, what's a truth you've held back in a relationship and why? This invites comments and builds community as fans share their own feels. Visually, keep your video dynamic, use split screens to mimic the film's ensemble energy, and throw in text overlays with stats like how 1 in 5 women report faking orgasms, to ground the analysis in data. End with a call to action. Watch The Feels on streaming platforms like Hulu or Canopy and support indie queer cinema. By blending humor, heart, and sharp cultural critique, your video can capture the film's spirit while sparking meaningful dialogue about love, shame, and the power of owning your truth in a world that often demands perfection. Thank you.